Mangal Bhavan Amangal Hari, Dravahu Dashrath Ajar Bihari. Om Tulsidase Nama, Om Valmikya Nama, Om Srisapatnakya Shatrughane Nama, Om Shrisapatnakya Bharataya Nama, Om Hanumat Nama. Hey dear trader, if you are new on our channel, then subscribe the channel and like the bell icon. Jaya Shri Ram. Parvati ji meets again and again, falls at her feet. There is immense love which cannot be described. After meeting all the women, Bhavani left her mother's bosom again. In this way, Parvati ji went after meeting the mother. Everyone gave proper blessings, but she kept looking at the mother again and again. Then the friends took him to Shri Mahadevji. After satisfying all the petitioners, Shri Mahadevji went to his place, Kailash, with Uma. At that time all the gods were happy and started showering flowers from the sky and playing drums. Then to reach Himachal very lovingly walked with Mahadevji. Go some distance but Vrishketu, Mahadevji, satisfied him and sent him away. Himachal immediately returned home. Then he called all the mountains, rivers and sent him off with respect, charity, humility and a lot of respect. Here, when Lord Shankarji came to Kailasa, then all the deities went to their respective worlds. Shivji is the parent of the world, it is not called his decoration. They started enjoying in many ways and living in Kailasa with their ganas. Shri Mahadevji and Girija started having daily Naveen Vihar and a lot of time passed. Then Kumar, Swami Kartikeji was born, who destroyed the Asura named Tarka in the war. This story is famous in Vedas and Puranas. The whole world knows about his birth. The whole world knows the birth, deeds, glory and great effort of Kartikeya. That is why I have briefly described the character of Vrishketu's son. Those men and women who listen and sing this story of the marriage of Shiva and Uma, they will get auspicious and eternal happiness in their welfare work and marriage etc. Shri Mahadevji's character is like an ocean. Even the Vedas have not crossed it. Then I am extremely slow. In what way can I describe Tulsidas, a boorish intellectual? Bhardwaj Muni felt very happy after listening to Shankarji's juicy and beautiful character and longed to listen to the story. Tears of joy filled his eyes and stood up crying. The wise Yajnavalkya Muni was pleased to see this state of being lost in love. Yes, said O Muniraj, your birth is blessed, Lord Shiva is dear to you. Those who do not have love in the lotus feet of Shankarji, they do not like Sriramchandraji even in his dreams. To have sincere affection at the feet of Shri Mahadevji is the sign of a devotee of Ram. Who else worships Raghunathji like Shivji, who has left such devotion to husband without any sin? Shivji made Ram Bhakti strong by taking a vow. So hey brothers, who can be as dear to Ramchandraji as Shivji? Hey Bhardwaj, earlier I have described the character of Shri Shivji, from which I understood your meaning that you are a holy servant of Lord Shri Ramchandraji without all vices. Thus I came to know your virtues. Now I describe the pastimes of Ramji. Hey Munivar, listen, the happiness that my mind has got today cannot be described. O Munishwar, there is no end to the character of Ramji, which even 100 crores of people cannot describe, yet as I have heard, I say the same by remembering Sriramchandraji. Sharda is like a subordinate wooden puppet and Antaryami Ramji is her facilitator. Saraswati dances in the heart of that poet, on whom he blesses considering himself as his devotee. I bow down to the same merciful Shri Raghunathji and describe his vivid character. The best among the mountains is a very beautiful mountain named Kailasa, where Shri Shivji and Parvatiji always reside. Siddhas, Tapodhans, Yogijan, Devas, Kinnars, Munivrinds and pious souls resided there. The one who serves Lord Shri Mahadevji, who is pleasant, ever new, beautiful, all black. But who is averse to Hari, Vishnuji, and Har, Shivji, and who is not interested in religion? Yes, those humans cannot go there even in their dreams. There is a huge banyan tree on the same mountain, which remains ever new and beautiful in all times. There all the time cool, slow, fragrant air flows. The Vedas have called that tree the resting tree of Sri Mahadevji. Once when the Lord went down to him, seeing him, he was very happy in his heart. Then whose blunt flowers, and like a full moon, there is a fair body, which has long arms. Kripalu Mahadevji, who wears clothes like Valkal etc. From sages, he himself sat down by spreading tiger skin with his own hands. His beautiful feet like a new red lotus and his nails have unique light, which dispels the darkness in the hearts of the devotees. Snake and Vibhuti are the ornaments of Tripurari Sri Shivji. His face is going to fade the image of autumn moon. The crown of Jata and Sri Gangaji are sitting on the head, whose eyes are bigger than lotus and blue throat due to halahal poison, and Balchandra is beautiful on the forehead. There Sri Mahadevji, the enemy of Cupid, was sitting in such a state of beauty, as if he himself was sitting with a body of peace. Then knowing a good opportunity, Mother Shri Parvati ji went to Shankarji. Then knowing her as his beloved, Sri Mahadevji respectfully gave her a seat on his left side. Then when she happily sat beside him, the story of her previous birth came to mind. Then knowing that Swami is more devoted to her than before, Parvati ji smiled and said in her loving voice, Parvati wanted to ask the story which is going to benefit the whole world. O Vishwanath, O my Lord, O Tripurari, your glory is famous in all the three worlds. Charas, acharas, snakes, humans and deities all serve your lotus feet. O Lord, Hey Shankar, you are all-powerful, all-knowing, the son of all arts and virtues in the ocean of yoga knowledge and dispassion, and are like Kalpavriksha Swaru, the zodiac sign of happiness, to fulfill the wishes of surrendered man. If you are pleased with me, then consider me as your true servant, O Lord. Destroy my ignorance by describing the many pastimes of Sriramchandraji. Whose house has a kalpavriksha, can he also bear the sorrows arising out of poverty? O Shashibhushan, O Nath, remove the big confusion of my intellect by thinking like this in my heart. O Lord, those who are transcendental sages, they call Sri Ramchandraji as eternal Brahma. Shesh, Sharda, Vedas and Puranas also praise Raghunathji. O destroyer of Cupid, you also keep chanting the name of Ram day and night with respect. So, is Ram the son of Dashrathji, or is he unborn, devoid of any qualities and with no movement? If there is a prince, then how can he be Brahma? Seeing his character and listening to his glory, my mind is getting very confused if he is unique, all-pervading, capable and other Vishnu, O Nath. Explain and say, and don't be angry in your heart considering me a fool. Try to remove my fascination. I saw the lordship of Sriramchandraji in the forest, but I did not tell you due to extreme fear. Even then my mind was dirty, and in the end I got the result. Even now I have some doubt in my mind, so have mercy on me now, I beg with folded hands. O God, even at that time you had explained to me in many ways, but I did not understand, O Lord. Don't get angry, because now I don't have special ignorance like then, and now my mind has also become interested in the story of Ramji. So, O the one who wears Sheshji, the Lord of the gods, in the form of an ornament, you tell the holy story of the virtues of Sriramchandraji. I bow down at your feet by keeping my head on the earth and request with folded hands that please describe the holy glory of Sri Ram, the best in Raghukul, which is the essence of the Vedas. Although I have no right in this as a woman, yet I am your slave by mind, action and speech, and sage men do not hide any hidden element, where they can get an authority. Goes, they tell him. So, O King of the deities, I ask with great eagerness, you kindly describe the story of Sriramchandraji. First consider the reason and say that through which the Nirguna Brahma has assumed a Saguna body. Then, O Lord, after describing the incarnation of Shri Ramchandraji, then describe his generous character. What was the fault in the way she married Shri Janakiji and because of which she had to leave the kingdom? Then, O Nath, tell him what he did while living in the forest and killed Ravana. Then who performed many pastimes in the form of a king, O Shankarji. Say all that then, O Karunanidhan. Tell also the wonderful things that Ramji has done and how he went to his abode along with the subjects. Describe the whole story, then, O Lord. You describe the element in which sages and wise people are engaged. Let's live. Then describe with the department of devotion, knowledge and quietness. Please don't keep it a secret either. Because you are the Guru of Trilok, Vedas have said so, then how can other Pama creatures know you? In this way, Sri Mahadevji's heart became happy after hearing the simple beautiful question of Parvatiji without deceit. Then all the character of Sri Raghunathji came in the heart of Sri Mahadevji. The body became pulkamayan and tears filled the eyes with love. The form of Sri Raghunathji came in the heart, due to which there was joy and he got immense happiness. He remained engrossed in the joy of meditation for 2 hours. After that, taking his mind out of meditation, Mahadevji was pleased and started describing the character of Shri Ramchandraji. Mahadevji said, O Parvati, without knowing which even a false thing seems to be true, like a rope without recognition is like a snake. On knowing whom the illusion of the world would have been dispelled. It is as if the illusion of a dream is gone on waking up. I worship the same child like Shri Ramchandraji, by chanting whose name all tasks become easy without any effort. Hey Ramji, playing in the courtyard of Dashrathji, who destroys the auspicious house and the auspicious. Have mercy on me. Be happy by saluting Shri Ramchandraji in this way. Shri Mahadevji spoke sweet words like nectar, O Parvati. You are blessed. Be blessed. There is no one as helpful as you. The context of the story of Shri Ramchandraji that you have asked is going to purify the whole world like Shri Gangaji. You are the feet of Ramchandraji, because you have asked questions for the good of the world. O Parvati, in my thoughts, by the grace of Lord Shri Ramchandraji, there is no sorrow, attachment, doubt and confusion in your mind, even in your dreams, although there is no doubt in this. Yet you have raised such a doubt, saying and listening to which will benefit everyone. Those who have not heard the story of God through their ears it is like a snake's bill. Those whose eyes have not seen the saints, their eyes are counted as the eyes of peacock feather, and their heads are like bitter gods, who do not bow down at the feet of Guru and God. Those who have not imbibed the devotion of Vishnu in their heart, those creatures are like dead, even while they are alive. Those people who do not praise Sri Ramji, their tongue is like the tongue of a frog. That chest is harder than a thunderbolt, which is not pleased by listening to the Lord's character. Hey Parvati, listen to Ramji's Leela, which is beneficial for the gods and fascinates the demons. The story of Lord Ramji is like that of the beautiful Kamdhenu, which bestows all happiness when consumed. Knowing that the society of saints is like Devpuri, who would not listen to this, the story of Shri Ramchandraji is like a beautiful clap of hands, which drives away the birds of doubt. The story of Shri Ram is like an axe for a tree in the form of Kali Yuga, O Parvati. Kindly listen Rama's name, qualities, beautiful character, birth. Deeds are described in countless ways in the Vedas, and as Lord Rama is many, so are his stories and fame. Mangal Bhavan Amangal Hari, Dravahu Sudsart Ajar Bihari. Say Siyavar Shri Ramchandra Bhagwan ki Jaya, say Shri your own mother and father God ki Jaya, Bhole Shri Umapati Har Har Mahadev ki Jaya. Next part will be published after 5 days. Jaya Shri